Hello and welcome. My name is Sunshine, the Project Manager, Sunshine Resources. Welcome to our tutorial 13 in our series, How to Build Website with HTML and CSS. In the last tutorial, we talked about how to create diverse columns in a table. If you want to create a table with maybe one column at the top and 3 columns at the middle, or another 1 column at the bottom, we have learned how to do that in the last tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to change the width of a table. Now, for example, this is a table. The width is the length from the left hand side to the right hand side of the table. That is the width. So today we're going to be learning how to do that. All you have to do is to come to the tag after this table border equal to 1. Just expand it and write width, okay, equal to inverted comma open. Maybe you want your width to be, let's say, 500, you close it. 500, let's leave it at 500. I see. So let's refresh to see what we have. Save and refresh. Let's refresh now. You can see our table length has expanded. The table length has expanded. Now you can make it 600 or 700 or lesser than that. So that is obviously how you change the length of, the width of the table. Now you can also use percentage. Instead of 500 here, you can just make it maybe 50, or let's say 60%. Let's say 60%. 60%. Let's save and see and refresh to see what we have. It's going to take 60% of the total web page. It's going to take, as you can see, it has taken 60% of the total web page. Now let me perform this hack to show you these. As you change the size of your web page, it adjusts to it. Responsive, it must take 60% of it. If the web page covers the whole desktop, it will take 60% of it. If it's in a mobile, it's still going to do something. It's going to take 60% of it. Now, what if we make it, let's say, 30%? It's going to take, let's save now and refresh. It's going to take 30% of your web page. So in the same way, if you expand it or reduce the size, just like a mobile, it will still take 30% of it. So this is how you can reduce or increase the width of your table. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. Hello and welcome. My name is Sunshine, the Project Manager, Sunshine Resources. Welcome to our tutorial 13 in our series of lessons, How to Build Website with HTML and CSS. In the last tutorial, we learned how to adjust the width of a table on a website. In today's tutorial, we'll be talking about cell padding and cell spacing. Cell padding and cell spacing. Cell spacing or cell padding is the space between the text in the cells and the border of the table. Now let's take, for example, you have this table here. Now there is a space between the text in the table and the border of the table. That is what is called cell padding. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can change or you can adjust the space between the cell and the table, which is called cell padding. Now let's come to our scripts now. And now to create a space between the cells and the border of the table, what you do is that you come to this table opening tag, border is equal to 1 pixel. You press enter, create a space, and then you write cell padding equal to, let's say, opening inverted comma open, let's leave it at 10, and then you close it with a hyphen after the inverted comma close, and then let's refresh to see what we have. Sorry, there's a mistake here. This is supposed to be G. Okay, and now let's refresh to see what we have. You can see now these cells, the text in the cell and the border of the table now has enough space. You can see how space has opened between the text in the cell and the border of the table. This is what is referred to as cell padding. Now, I mentioned cell spacing while I was introducing this tutorial. That is another aspect we're going to look into now. Now, cell spacing is about the same thing, but just that there's going to be space between the cells themselves, space between the cells themselves. So let me change it to spacing, and we'll still leave it at 10. Let's refresh to see what, let's save and refresh to see what we have. You can now see that the cells have space in between them. Look at the chemistry box and the biology box. There's enough space between them. The biology box and the physics box, there's space between them. This is what is called cell spacing. And so that brings us to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. If you like this video, always give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel.